Bob, we oughta baby eats a boy? Archon, how nice of you to visit. No, that's Stroob, not Straub. Thanks to you, we're having more fun in dreams than we've ever had. We're really truly grateful. Us pixies and the children both. When we first visited Lemeg, I never dreamed that it could become such a beautiful place. Everything in it is a treasure. I can't be prouder of what we have. You can't just randomly combine letters, Mel. I guess you can, but they're not sensible. Unless you wonder, I continue to fight the good fight, devouring nightmares across the realm, including those Anlad accidentally creates. Speaking of Anlad, they've been wanting to speak with you, Archon. If you have a moment, let's go and see them in Lemeg together. I'll join you. Let me in. Damn it. I can do this. Haha! 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 Nope, okay. Full circle completed. You're a noob. Is that like the gnomes with the pink hair so they look like... Never mind. Oh, you're all here. A lot. You haven't budged from this spot since I last saw you. You've been gazing out at Lemeg again. I have. It's hard to explain. Simply gazing at the place makes my heart sting. It's a feeling I remember from another life. Archon, there's something I've been wanting to tell you. Help me to fill a void in my heart, to find a purpose for my existence. For that, I'm eternally grateful. I've stopped seeing Titania's dreams, their will lives on in me, and I'll honor it by watching over Lemeg. Born of the souls of children as we are, we pixies tend to get caught up in the moment in our feelings. We need someone to watch out for us, to find us when we lose ourselves. That's to say, we're not meant to be alone. From now on, I'll see to it none of us is ever alone again. Yeah, the pink fun gnomes. Archon, I know I've already thanked you a dozen times, but I want to thank you again. You didn't only free my friend, you freed their will as well. And now, everyone will revel in their precious garden of dreams as they had intended, mortals and pixies alike. I also want to say, I'm absolutely green with envy. It's so unfair that the king has you all to himself. I must admit I'm envious too. Would that the king would share Archon with us. Yes, even a little piece of Archon would be nice. Oh, good grief! When will everybody learn? This mortal is mine, do you hear me? Mine, mine, mine! Oh, on second thought, it's more than plenty that you visit from time to time. Yes, please come and see me again. Me as well. I should get back to my tasks. Anlad, I could use some help. Do you want to come with me to see Winnie? Who doesn't want wings? Take as much time as here as you like, Archon. We'll go outside when you've had your fill. Imagine walking. God. Though to be fair, if humans had wings, they'd probably just complain that flying was too much effort and they didn't want to build up their wing muscles or something. I'll say, it saddens me that I can't be your branch. But whenever you're feeling weary, know that I'll always be ready with an invigorating dream for you. Tell me, Archon, before you met us, did you ever imagine that mortals and pixies share such a connection? How do you think people would react if they learned that we're spinning their fun-filled dreams and devouring their nightmares? Well then, if people still have nightmares, then they would know who's to blame. There's only so much one Porksy can do, you know. Necessary. Perhaps I shall ask my master to make more of me. Well, it shouldn't keep you any longer. Brief though it was, it's truly been a joy adventuring with you, Archon. But whenever you can spare the time, I hope you'll visit us. After all, we can never have enough help making dreams fun and beautiful. No, Mel's just being, making some comments on how humans would approach literally anything. Okay, so that should be our last access to new... That, we have that, we have that. That's what we just got access to, and that. Then a flower lamp. Trying to determine all the ways humans are jerks seems like it would be extremely time-consuming. It's a framer's kit. There it is. Okay. Also, hi Dark. How is trucking through space? That is the Pixies complete. You should play in that Hell Zone some more. It seemed cool. Indeed. 3 cats in a trench coat. Definitely not human. Humans are mean. I don't know what is up with Toph today, but she's zooming around the place and quite loud. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Let's use concept matrix. Stop, please. Friend, play with friend. Oh, such fun, such fun. Down I go. Bye bye. This little, they were talking to me. Oh, I'm heavy. I'm like, why am I so slow? Should probably just turn this in. How did you find my lovelies? Were they as delightful and engaging as I hoped? Tell me everything. Spare no details. Say, they spouted nonsensical phrases and attacked you like mad beasts. How distressing and not at all like what I intended. My sincerest apologies to you, little one, for the unpleasant experience. Still, from these experiences we go stronger and wiser. I look forward to the day when you try your hand at creation too. That anymore. That is another step towards being able to fly here. This is not the most time-efficient method, but it's fun. We just road trip through this ancient city that M itself just summoned into existence to teach me something or whatever. Oh, what are you? Oh, okay. That's what you are. I have to weaken you and then... Hey. Get on the rope. Is it in here? Yeah, looks like it's in here. That'll be the last step before we go back onto the admin clerk and see why we're here. Welcome back, little one. Did you succeed in finding a Cubus? Uh-huh. Wait, is that a euphemism? And well, little one, allow me to siphon its energies and prepare the matrix for you. Should only take a moment. Here you are, a creation matrix that you may use to generate your own robes. The concept is inscribed on the crystal, which has been infused with the ether of the beast you brought me. Why are you looking at me as though you do not know how to channel the powers of creation? It is as natural as breathing. Even a newborn babe has the instinct. Even if your potential is lacking, as one of our people, you must surely know what to do. Continue wearing my clothes because they're cooler than yours. Bye! I'm gonna ride my pig away. You can't catch me. Ah, it's up there. Okay, fine. Fine, be that way. Quest progression? Main scenario? What do you want, admin clerk? Visitor's writ? Yes, I can assist you. Full name, please. Archon Shade. Please wait near the counter while I confirm your details. Why do you make me move, like, 3 steps to the left? Seems unnecessarily time-consuming. Archon Shade, your application is ready for collection. As your residency was approved by Emmett Salk, further forms of identification will not be required. Here are application documents. Submit them at the Bureau of the Art Secretariat and the clerk will issue a visitor's writ for the capital. Oh, they let me in. That's what's going on here. There's a wall there? Why does moving seem so slow? Everyone knows if you jump, you go faster, right? That's a lot of cubuses. Even going? Oh, there? Okay. Hey Basil. How do? Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doop. Doop doop doop. What do you want? What do you mean? I'm literally right in front of him. Amarat. Next, please. Visiting the capital, are we? Please take a sit. See, your name will be called once your application has been processed. Sir! None of you are real. You're all just figments of Emmett Salk's imagination. What? Wait, we play D&D? Since when? Oh my god, it looks so minuscule on that bench. AI. think are from a time beyond ours. Have you fallen in the wake of Emmett Selk? Sitting next to us, not okay? Oh. Yeah, that's rude. Just sit down next to someone and start chatting with them in public? God. Nay, there's no cause for alarm. I'm simply a shade, here and not here. I know only that my name is Hythlodaeus. This city is a recreation. A phantom moment plucked from the well of history. This is the first guy to get an actual name, so I feel like we should remember that. Others seem unaware of their pale existence, but I wonder if Emmett Selk's mind was distracted when it came to my reconstitution. A stray thought would have been enough. Ladeus will realize the truth, for example. We were close friends once, you see. Yet in spite of my perception, I play the same role as all the rest. Bit part, meant to bring color and noise to this well-crafted stage. Too much scrutiny and we shall burst like the fragile bubbles we are. Thus I tell you again, my presence is not to concern you. I wish only to share your company whilst we wait. If you've come this far, then you know of the catastrophe which awaits us on our morrow. The final days. What began as isolated incidents soon swelled into a world-spanning threat. Convocation of 14. Convocation of 14. Well, it was 13 at that time. Endeavored to create a will for our star. It would repair the fundamental laws of order and halt the spread of destruction. But creation on such a scale required an immense source of power. Ah, styling wigs. That's just hairstyling with more hairspray, right? Those who still lived, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation. Thanos would be proud. And from their sacrifice, Zodiac was born. Just as we had hoped, he reached forth and halted the march of oblivion. Yet how the star had suffered. So many species lost. The land was blighted, the waters poisoned, and even the wind had ceased to blow. Once more did our people give themselves to Zodiac. Another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world, to ensure that trees and grasses and myriad tiny lives would sprout and grow and flourish. The cycle of life had begun anew. Considered the means by which we might protect it. Convocation decided thus. We would nurture our world until it was bursting with vitality. Then, when the time was right, we would offer some portion of its living energy to Zodiac. In return, he would restore to us those brethren whose souls had fed his strength. Together we would resume our role as stewards. There were, however, those who disagreed with this plan. They argued that enough had been sacrificed to Zodiac. This new world should belong to the lives newly born. These dissidents surrendered their life energies in the creation of Hydaelyn, incarnation of their opposing belief. For the first time in history, people stood divided. Know you then how this conflict ended? I thought you might. Selk has ever been the champion for the will of Zodiac. The original plan may have been set back by millennia, but he will not have abandoned his course. He will pay the price for our return by whatever means is necessary. Though he may carry himself with a certain glib ease, Selk is not a man to bear his burdens lightly. In fact, I imagine they have only grown heavier with every passing century. It is truly a terrible weight he has chosen to carry. I mean, it's only like... I've only been playing this game every Sunday for 2 years, and I'm still in Shadowbringers. It's not a long game at all, nope. No. I mean, I have unnaturally elongated the game by doing all the side content and stuff, but... Archon Shade. I'm up, everyone else left. It seems your turn has come. Pray do not let me keep you. I think it's a really good game that's worth the time, but it is a lot of time. There was one last thing. You walk with another at your side, yes? Nay, I see no definite form. Just the faintest suggestion of a second soul. I doubt it visible to anyone but me. Otherwise, assume only you can see and hear this ethereal companion. Your connection is hardly a coincidence. In our time, the two of you are one. The color of your souls tells the tale. A hue that distinctive cannot be mistaken, no matter how thin the soul is spread. This is just the kind of fate I might expect for one such as she. Surely Selk has recognized the hint of her in you. Wait, what? I had missed the significance of that line in the first time through. Are they saying you're not Heidelin's chosen just... Oh... Oh... Remember that line. That these two are one soul. They were one being. And surely Selk has sensed the touch of her in you. Her probably means Heidelin. But more. Fare you well, my new old friend. May you find what it is you seek. If you know anything from Endwalker, there's a character that is Heidelin personified. That is one of the Convocation of 14. Your visitor's writ, as requested. When you wish to gain admittance to the capital, simply present the document to the attendant within. Enjoy styling your wig. Need to go up here, don't I? And yeah, the 2.1 to 2.5 patches are I'd say 2.1 and 2.2 are kind of eh. 2.3 is when the game really starts picking up. It's kind of absurd to say that it takes all the way until halfway through the base, like halfway through the max level content of the base game before this game starts getting good. But this is a massive world that takes a lot of time to play. It's not that levels 1 to 50 are bad, it's that the game gets a lot better after that. Though the A Realm Reborn primals are still some of my favorite music in the entire game. Finally, you were gone so long. You were gone so long. I was on the verge of mounting a rescue party. Fared you in your bureaucratic ventures. I got this thing that says I get to go in. See, my instincts were correct. A good thing, too. Oriange and I weighed our chances of breaking into the capital. An official entrance is by far the more attractive option. Capital boasts not a single armed sentry. It would seem that in their time they did not deem it needful to post guards. The windows and doors, however, appear heavily warded. Though mightily did we strive, with strength mundane and magical, we failed to budge them even a fraction of 1 ilm. Mayhap 'twas simply the case that Emet-Suk's recreation did not extend to their usual function. We didn't try everything, of course, but thought it best to conserve our time and energy for more pressing matters. Speaking of which, Ryan and I tried asking about a cure for you. Problem is, these ancients didn't exist beyond Almarots today. They'll happily tell their own tales, but whenever we attempted to explain our situation, the conversation quickly became muddled. What have you worked on? Somewhat worthy of interest set during your efforts to obtain a writ? A little bit. Great sacrifice of life in exchange for their brethren's resurrection. You say all the Ashen scheming has been leading to this. All this time. But if they still mean to enact this plan, then things won't end with the rejoining. I thought we knew their intentions in full. Restore the world to its former glory, and in turn empower Zodiac to reclaim his throne as the will of the star. Yeah, that was merely a step along the way. I hesitate to put it into words, but we still have to assume that following the final rejoining, the Ashens mean to draw on the lives of the Source to make their sacrifice to Zodiac. It does seem the most likely scenario. Mayhap those who ally with the Ashens would be spared that fate. What value is there in surviving when all our history, all our struggles will be erased? We cannot conscience such an act. Of course not. And that's to say naught of what Emet-Suk plans for the Exarch's power. Do we stand by and let him threaten our future as well as our past? We need to find him, Archon. And when we do, make your mark. Change the course of history in a way that's felt by those who came before, those who came after. By everyone you've ever met. Change things that even my other self, dying somewhere in that future calamity, will smile and say, I knew you'd win. Is fighting Emmett Salk the only way? He created an entire city. It's like everything we have to defeat him, if we even can. If you push that hard in your current state, the light will break free. The decision to press on lies with you, just as it lies with each and every one of us. And we can fly here.